everybody, it's Sassy.
Hey you guys, Samara Rivera here.
I'm here on the red carpet with
Eric Valdez,
Wilson Cruz,
the fabulous Bruce Vilanch. How do you pronounce your last name?
Avalanche like avalanche.
Vilanch like avalanche. Do you have people pronouncing it really messed up, effed
Every
up?
possible explanation. Wilnack is my favorite. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, they don't know what to do with it. They're a little scared of it. They Frenchify it. They make it Vilanche. I don't object.
I like that.
I'm happy to be Frenchified.
And where is that from? Where's the last name?
It actually is French. It's actually from the Alsatian part of France, where the quiche Lorraine comes from Lorraine and the Alsace-Lorraine. So I say it's French for optometrist, but it isn't really.
Well, fabulous. I love it. Anyways, what is going on here tonight? We're at the Glaad Tidings event, right?
Certainly. It's the holiday, the Glad's holiday party. And everybody who's been monitoring the media all year long gets to get together and stop monitoring for one night.
It's like the Glaad Christmas party.
It is. It's Glaad Tidings. It's beautiful. I come every year just to see the staff members, in the LA office, and all the other Hollywood people who sort of show up just to show Glaad that they appreciate what Glaad does, which is good. Glad's mission is really important. Fairness, equality, good.
That's all we ask for, equality.
how are you?
I'm great. How are you? Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, it's our pleasure. We're so excited to have this event. How is it working for Glaad now?
I was just saying, I've been affiliated with Glaad for 20 years, but it's a whole different experience being on staff. I'm learning a lot. I'm traveling a lot, which is why I have no voice. I'm speaking a lot. I'm meeting amazing people. I was at the White House on Friday, which is a really difficult day to be at the White House, but nevertheless a magical moment, and we couldn't be luckier to have that man in that office at this time in our history. He's just an amazing person.
What was it that you got involved with Glaad?
It was brought to my attention through my publicist. I'd heard a little bit about it here and there, and I do a lot with the No Hate campaign. And so through them and my publicist, they kind of turned me on to this event here. And, it's one of those things where I really truly believe in human beings being treated equally, regardless of what they are, who they are, what they believe in. As long as you're not doing anything to hurt anybody else in this world, I don't quite understand why you should be segregated or treated differently. So if I can lend my voice to help support that, I'm going to do that.
How important do you think that is, in the entertainment industry, for the LGBT community?
I think it's very important that there be a rapid response team, that when something happens in the media, there's a quasi-official organ that can address the problem. When somebody says something that's unbelievably heinous or ridiculous, there needs to be an operation that jumps to its feet and says, you can't do that to gay people. And that's what Glad's function is. They're there to ensure that people are aware that we are alive and that they can't treat us like second-class citizens, and that we have feelings too. So it's, we all feel that way, but Glaad is an organization that actually takes it upon themselves to do something about it. And I think that's key. And I think that over the years it's demonstrated that if you keep people's feet to the fire, they will respect you. And so that's partially how we've gotten as much respect as we've gotten.
This program called the Commentator Accountability Project. And we basically get all of the information on all of the commentators from the anti-gay side, and we compile all of those interviews, all of that video. We give it to the news stations and newspapers locally in all 4 states, and they end up they have to tell the truth about who these people are and what they say when they're not on camera. And I think I know that we had a real effect on all 4 of those elections. So I feel like we're doing really great work right now.
Have you ever seen something and then contacted Glaad and said, hey, you guys should check this out?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Usually, years ago, it would be something on television where somebody would use some gratuitous reference or use words like fag just for a joke. And I'd say, you need to say something. You need to call them. You need to say something about this. This can't go without notice. And in fact, they encourage it. They encourage their membership to call and report things. There's a Glaad Media Watch an office that they have in their office that just registers all of these incidents and pursues them. It's a good thing.
And where can people find you on Twitter? What's your Twitter account?
I am at WCruise73 on Twitter, and of course I'm on Facebook. I have a fan page there and my own personal page.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Wilson.
Best way to find me is Twitter. It's just at Eric Valdez, ErikValdez. I'm on there quite regularly. I try to answer people, on a daily, if not every couple of day basis. There's a Facebook fan page that I just started. It's the Eric Valdez, because Eric Valdez was already taken. But hit me up on Twitter, follow me there, and ask questions. Like I said, I try to get back to everybody as best as possible.
Where can your fans find you online? Are you Twitter, Facebook, any of that?
I don't Twitter. I twat not. I do Facebook. But WeGotBruce.com is a fan site run by some people, and that really has all the news about me. But I tend to show up in strange places.
The very first thing I wanted for Glaad Tidings for my own Christmas birthday gift was to have this next performer here tonight. She is not only an incredible, talented, gorgeous woman, but she is a true ally to all of us in this room. And she is a very dear friend of mine. Probably one of the most incredible voices I've ever heard live in person anywhere. She graced us with her talent in a little show called Wicked. She had her first album was independently produced. It was one of the most successful independently produced albums ever. Her name is Shoshana Bean.
Show me the way, come creeping up.